by sitting here? Cool. Touch and go. You ready? Go behind you. Oh, yes! Ooh. Stay with it.
Go, Howard.
There you go. Get ready to fly, Zoe. She's a lot of times don't send her. You ready, Zoe? Fight. On, Zoe. There you go, go, Zoe, go! Boom! Good work, Zoe. Let's go, girls. Hey, Green, I saw a post about this man talking about how this team is like in some kind of tournament. Do you hear about that?
They're playing the 2A state team.
What is that? How do they get it?
Like Murray is always in the 1A championship. They didn't get to play the 2A.
How do they do that if they're always playing that?
Because they're long enough school, they can qualify for like a tournament of football. Yeah, just
I was seeing that, I was like,
so like the 1A and 2A with the state championships, and then they're also like.
Because I was thinking, I was like, they haven't even come to regional.
Yeah, that was just for the 2A.
Okay.
I think they got beat by Nelson County.
By who?
Where are you going? Nelson County. Right here.
Yeah.
Or around here somewhere. Yeah, I think they made it maybe a quarterfinal or something.
What, you know the score?
I know the boys Calloway made it as far as 2 quarterfinals and they got beat by. Well, I can't remember. They shouldn't have lost though.
There you go. They move. They move.
Yeah.
Go! Go! Good thing it's up. Oh. Come on, Zoe. Go, Zoe. Go, Zoe.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a beautiful punt. Get to the left. Oh my gracious. There you go. That was probably the best punt. Now. Oh. There you go. Oh. Right for it, Zoe.
At our house. it. Oh. Nice. Go, 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 go. All right. Good header. There you go. Come on, guys. Go, go, oh. Good. Watch it. Oh. Say hi. Go! Yes, there we go! Oh! Try to get up. We're good. Man. Yes, Zoe! Whoa!
The bottom end of their
She knows the answer to the question. And she just wants to communicate. Social, talking.
I don't want to test.
Good. Move up.
Excuse me.
Stay on side. Quickly. Get ready.
Chelsea!
push it. Right there. Come on, get ready. That's all right. You ready? You got time? Time it. There you go. Whoa.
She's holding her, buddy! You ready? No, you can't go to the car.
Corner.
Going out there, I was getting in shape I got a big little picture.
Get to it.
Pays more attention.
Beautiful. Hey, get ready here. Corner. Go, girls. Come on, Step. Good job. Nice. There you go. Come on.
And women doing things There you go. Here you go, press your get it. There you go, you're good. There you go. Get up with there. Yes, corner. That's it. Good work, man.
Back post!
Go to it, White. Take a turn.
Get up there.
Go to it, Peyton.
Kathy Matthews sent out the Zoom family
Well, that's what all the
Push up.
all the messages.
You ready? You ready?
Right, I heard the conversation, but what's down the thinking, who will be the
She
issue?
just feels like, you know,
Who's having it?
Steven's side
Why?
Oh!
Right, they won't.
well, he's going to start out.
Is that what this ball was?
Ready, Mia?
Good try. That's it. Quickly. Come in. Keep coming. That's it. That's ours.
For her to pass, waiting for, and then a nice rocket of a pass or shot, and
yeah.
and we just we're sitting back waiting for that and not crashing the goal. So,
Well, we were there if the ball had come through. That's for sure.
yeah,
Lady Marshals were set again. Hill from the left side over to the right side. Now ball up into the middle to Bevel. Bevel with a touch over to the right side.
Hey, let's get on the offense here. Come on, go after the ball.
John Walker. With the pressure coming back around the way. Kylie Morris. For a moment, offensive control here by Calloway County. Now Gambrell.
it's where you just
And
really
Gallimore
launch
finally
it.
comes through and
Launch it.
Lamb, and there's a ball blasted up
Yeah.
and through. It's going to
And
go
a
to
good
Callaway
idea.
County feet, but maybe Lady Marshals can get reset as they try to move the ball forward up over here in this right side. Sydney Neighbor with a little touch back over to Santos. Santos back to Neighbor and muscling in there and disrupting the play is Hope Howard. There will be a throw in here for Callaway County just on their defensive right side of the field. And substitutions more, two coming for Callaway and two coming for the Lady Marshals.
Laney Smith coming in and Macy Scott into that holding position. Laney Smith's going to take over that right back.
Throw in here by Jennifer Santos. Throw in. That could have been a handball on Robertson, and that is a handball on Robertson. The ball just had a quick bounce right up into her hands, and nothing she could really. Well, I guess there is something you could have done about it. You run with your hands at your sides, but maybe a little bit of a natural reaction. The hands coming up there. So going to be putting the ball into play here. Bailey Provine off the right side of the field. As soon as she touches it, they'll be in the offensive end of the field. He raises the hand, comes in, and strikes the ball. Goes about even with the top of the 18. It's going to go past Calloway County's Sydney Neighbor.
Here we go.
Lady Marshall's going back out the other way. Robertson
got her head
trying
up.
to blast one up and through.
Here we go. Go, Anna, go.
Got Perry on the left side. If we can get the ball up and through. Popped up in the air by Calloway County. Now over to the left side. Got to pressure that ball, Jack.
Yep, pressure.
Pick off Robertson. She intercepted that pass. She's going to try to go over to the opposite side. Knocked down, though, back the other way by Harley Davis. She's been everywhere. She's been a key player. They have a lot of great players.
Yes, they do.
Just trying to put things together. Yeah, they're just not able to come through. I don't really know what it takes to do that. I'm not a coach, but sometimes I wonder if it's a schedule. I don't think they play the same difficulty schedule that the Lady Marshalls do. And that makes it hard to prepare. But if you're struggling a little bit with,
they're well coached.
Yeah.
They're well coached, or this wouldn't be happening right now. It wouldn't be a 0-0
wouldn't be 0-0.
So,
that's right.
So whether that's the
left side, Kinsley Perry comes out, sends one across the front of the net, and actually goes over the back of the net. Ends up at
that's one of those unselfish plays, right? That Fuller should have just drove to the goal. I mean, there wasn't but one person out.
You know why she doesn't? Because she's heard her dad say so many times, an assist is as good as a goal. She's got it in her head now. She's like, gosh, I just want to be an assister.
Right. Yeah.
Substitution there for Calloway County. Coming in, number 20, Summer Flowers. And Bevel's going to go off.
Go.
Fuller got possession. Kinsley Perry drops the ball back. Fuller back over to her right side. Touches back over to Robertson. Robertson's going to reset, send things over to the right side. Opportunity over there for Pagel. Pagel keeps the ball in. Going to go wide right. Sends in. That could have been a handball, actually, maybe off the chest. But it's going to be a corner kick for the Lady Marshalls nonetheless. This one will be off on the right side. And there's Max Lowe going to come back in for the Lady Marshalls. And
Ringstaff. Is that Ringstaff?
Nope, Clara Body.
Clara Body, okay. So we've changed out everybody but Chase on the back line.
Put your body in the goal.
The code. Put your body on the ball. Put your body on the ball, and Clara Body just came in. They're going to be a pass to her.
Well, so many times these girls try to hit
it up.
Oh,
Fuller the top.
Fuller gets a header right over the top of the goal. Well, so many times these girls try to hit it with their foot or their head or everything, and a lot of times that ball is coming in right at your chest, and all you've got to do is put your body on the ball, right? Just chest it or turn it in. So that's what she meant by, her mama meant by that. Get a press.
Jack, we're not on. I'll give you some kind of signal when we are.
Heads up. On now. Shot.
Word, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We really look forward to you joining us at MC Dynamo Soccer. Go Marshalls and Lady Marshalls.
Alrighty, Jack, yeah, we're back here. Sorry, a couple little... Internet is a great thing, especially when it's consistent. A couple drops there. Apologize for that. We had one during pregame and one now during the game, so sorry about that. As another ball goes towards Sonny Clark, but not able to go in for the back of the net for the Lady Marshalls. 13:26 to go here in the first. Still scoreless as Clark's punt comes out, clears the center line, and Walker knocks it down. And Lady Marshalls trying to turn it back out the other way. Macy Scott with a touch over to the right side. You got Maxwell working on the left, but they're working that sweeper. Oh, actually,
that's a
opportunity
nice
for Robertson
move.
moving up in the middle.
Oh,
Robertson
goodness.
receives the ball. Oh, collisions, and there's going to be a drop ball because it went to the handball, I guess you could say, on the official. That's kind of wacky. We've seen like 2 or 3 of those this year. Calloway quickly puts the ball in play, headed up in the air by Mia Teague. It's going to be a big bounce and settled by Casey Fuller. Fuller pressure on her back there by Lucero Santos. Now Robertson has it again here at the midfield. Little touch back. Working forward, there's Macy Scott. Casey Fuller. Waiting a little bit too long, Jack.
Yeah,
I just want to see her attack.
I do too, man. You don't know how bad I want to see her attack.
No, actually, I do. I've been there. I know what you're talking about. And you don't want to do it just because you're just doing it, but the opportunity's there. That's the thing. And she just needs to, I think maybe build her confidence or something if she just get in there. Not that she's not confident,
right.
but we're seeing these opportunities that she's not seeing on the field.
Well, I think she's seeing them. I don't want to get into it.
No, you don't want to say the wrong thing. The scouts might be listening.
Right.
You don't want to mess up any scholarship opportunities.
No, I think she's a wonderful shot. I really do think she's a wonderful shot. I think she just, she really wants to pass. She really wants to be a team player. She really thinks that an assist is just as important. So, and she doesn't lack that killer instinct. I mean, you've seen her knock down a lot of girls in this, this season. So it's not like she's.
Well, there she is with a great feed over to Zoe Maxlow. Now she's going to move forward, and she's open for a pass if you need to. Actually going to cross up. Peyton Lamb, ball popped back loose over to Pagel. Cleared out by Callaway County. And Robertson's going to come back and try to win it for the Lady Marshals, but Callaway still with the possession. They're still on the defensive side of the field, only about 5 or 6 feet. Now they're in the offensive side. And this is what's happened to Callaway a lot. They get right about that center line, and then they try to move forward, and the Lady Marshall defensive line is there to win it back the other way.
There's nothing wrong with being selfish when you're inside the 18. There's just nothing wrong with it. And I think, Zoe and Casey are, they're passing back and forth, and they're pushing the ball to each other, and I think they just need to. There you go.
Maxlow,
she lets one go.
And you know what? She had that's a great shot, Jack, and she didn't really have the best line. She got herself around and pivoted to get a nice shot on the ball, I guess you could say, because if you were going just by the way her body was positioned at first, you would have thought it would have sailed right of goal. But great job. Way to turn on that Zoe Maxlow. But still, Lady Marshals 0 the score here at the Jim Nix Soccer Complex. There's a nice feed up. Maxlow's going to settle. Fuller's going to work over to the left. The ball's going to be passed over to the right. And
there you go,
knocked down by Robertson. Back the other way by Callaway. That was one where I think we should have had that pass off to the left.
Good job.
Fuller was actually moving up. Maxlow with a bouncer. There's an opportunity shot. There it is. And wow,
nice
Sonny Clark
Zoe
jumps out there with a nice save to Sonny Clark. But
keep it coming. But just keep on pounding it on her, and let's make them collapse inside, and then it'll create the room on the outside for Maxlow and the whoever's out on the other wing. But the way we're pushing it right now, we get a couple more shots in there, and it'll really draw all that defense into a real big old ball, and it'll allow Zoe with some of her speed to really turn that corner and knock one in, or Kinsley, Perry has another great outside shot. So, yep.
Callaway was working the ball on that left side of the field for a moment. That finally went out of bounds. We throw in for Callaway. Next time there's play resumes.
So Kelsey comes into the middle. I don't mean to interrupt, but
no,
Kelsey comes in the middle. Casey's out on the right. Zoe's on the left. This is pretty much where they started at. 9 minutes left in the game, so he's loading up the front. See if we can really push one in. Mia's back in.
Gamble coming in for Callaway County, and there was one other I missed a moment ago, but I did see Gamble come in. Of course, they had the throw in. That's why the substitutions were allowed.
Yeah.
Crashing there in the middle. Who's going to come out with this ball? Long ball down the left side. That's Sophie Henley. Callaway still with possession. Right at the center line on the left side of the field. Nice forward pass up. Morris with a possession. Drops it back. Schumacher tries to cross over to Harley Davis. And that's going to be a foul against the Lady Marshals.
I mean, he just brought her foot up a little too high. Okay, so just hypothetically here, they've got 3 defenders. Kelsey's up high. Great opportunity. Kelsey's got some speed and a little bit of move. So great opportunity for us to just pump that ball out there and see what happens, you know.
Provine with a blast. It's going to go inside the 18.
Hurry
it out.
See, punch Kelsey now.
Yeah, they got the sweeper just hanging back there.
Yep.
Little Santos.
Nice.
Lady Marshalls are coming back. It's 4 on 3. If we can just get up and throw around. Work on that right side. Slowing things down. Left-footed shot. We're going to get it eventually.
Yeah.
You keep pounding them, eventually they're going. But Sonny Clark is a good keeper.
Yeah. She's doing a good job. She sure is.
So Fuller with, what we got, three shots now, or two on?
Yeah, okay. She's
got
two on goal and two kind of off goal. So
he'll be a throw in here for Calloway County, opposite side of the field. Throwing the ball in is Henley. Quick pressure by the Lady Marshals, gets the turnover. So Lady Marshals Bevel's going to send it up in through the center circle on that right side of it. Schumacher trying to disrupt things.
Nice pass.
Ball on the right side. Kelsey Crass looking for a little drop. Gets it. Lady Marshals are going to try to swing it from the right to the left. I think they were anyway. Now Bevel finally gets it over here. Claire Body with a touch or two. With another touch.
Through the ball.
Back out the other way.
Good job. Hurry.
Teague's going to knock it down. Sends it in the middle. Robertson's going to try to reset the play. Trying to turn 360 on around the right. Callaway County player down.
That's where she's just so wonderful.
At this point.
She did well, you can't really stop when we've got the advantage, right? I mean, you're not supposed to start. I mean, we had the advantage we were driving on. You're really not supposed to stop that play. But Anna, really, not a lot of pressure on. Was that Harley, number 9?
On the ground?
Yeah.
No, it's a something 3.
Oh, it's a 3.
Well, it's a 3. It's either Schumacher or Outland. I don't think it's Outland. I don't think I've seen her in, or it could be McCulstrick, but I don't know if I've seen her. I just saw 3 on one side of the jersey, so I don't know.
Addie's got a big old ball of red hair on her head, so she's not hard to miss there.
Well, with the sun, it looks red.
Okay.
So
it's not good.
Now they're tending to her here in Callaway County, again with the injured player out on the field. We're going to take a 60-second break, and then we'll come back with more here from the Jim Nix Soccer Complex. This injury timeout powered by DC Electric.
Don't miss all the savings from the Food Giant in Eddyville. All you have to do is sign up to receive this week's ad, and it will be emailed directly to you. Go to their Facebook page, Eddyville Food Giant, and sign up for their mailing list. While you're there, you can also download coupons to help save your family even more. You'll also receive some special offers and stay updated on new products from time to time. It's the Food Giant in Eddyville. Employee owners serving you better.
Number 3.
Macon Community Credit Union.
Darn it.
Still in the people business.
She's walking off on her own. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be back second half.
We're large enough to get it done, but small enough to care. Walking, you'll be known by your first name. Macon Community Credit Union. We're still in the people business.
So is that neighbor going to come in, or was neighbor already in?
Is that 7? And is that 7?
Already coming into the after the break of the injury timeout here. It was Schumacher who got injured, and I think not really 100% sure who came in because a lot of players were moving around and getting drinks. So I'm not sure who was on or came off, or actually I knew it went off. Schumacher went off, but
Sophie came off too. So number 7 came on. I saw that. I didn't see who else came in. 4. Santos.
So Lady Marshall will take the ball off on this right side as play will resume, and it's going to set up another corner kick. It's deflected out of bounds. I believe that was off of Santos. Maybe. Off of Callaway County, that's for sure. Nope, sorry, that was it was Lucero Santos. Yep.
So Zoe's got a great corner kick too. I mean, she can put it right in front of that net as well, but I think they're liking to play with this.
I think they're going to do another short corner. Yeah, right there it is. And actually, Casey Fuller put it in play to Zoe Maxlow. Maxlow works out to the elbow, cross back. Clara Body. She sends it in. Mia thinks about a header. Going to come back and settle it down. Drops it down. Crass, high pop fly, and just over the top. Thought maybe it might just drop behind Sonny Clark's head, but it did. It's just about 5 yards behind the goal, unfortunately. So still scoreless. Lady Marshals, not for trying, but you got to do more than try. You got to get it done. And
3.5 minutes left in the half.
This is a district game, so we know it does not end in a tie. Gosh, I've seen a lot of OTs and PK rounds over here at Callaway County. Fuller on the right side with the Lady Marshals moving forward.
She is not having a problem
Santos.
moving around that ball.
Nice touch.
Nice.
Crass.
Nice service.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Dad, got to be proud about that one. That's a great pass because her angle was too tight to really try to get a goal. Saw Crass right behind her about 5 yards. A little touch over. Crass with a nice touch. Deflected up and out of bounds over the goal for Sonny Clark. So Lady Marshals will set up with another corner kick.
She is not having a problem getting around. And, over here as well, Zoe's not having a problem getting around the defenders on the outside. So maybe we need to push it out a little bit more. Push it out from the mid, the 30, get it out there, and
there's
let them
corner
work
kick.
a little
Goes
bit.
in towards the near post. Knocked down by Sonny Clark and picked up. Maybe, Jack.
Just to push it out, at the 30 and get the girls working on the outside. As we say, creativity on the wings and really spread out that 4 or 5 girls that are on that back line. There's a nice pass.
Fuller to Robertson. Robertson to Maxlow. Maxlow with a touch. Nice 3-person involved in that play, but goes in the hands of Sonny Clark. But good movement there by the Lady Marshals.
Really good movement.
And we'll get down to under 2 minutes to go here in the first. And here comes the punt by Sonny Clark. And this one's going to sail the center line as well. Going to come back. Devil's going to knock it down.
Abby's been doing a really good job. I mean, she's received a lot of those goalie punts and set the play up. So Abby's done a really good job this game so far.
Laney Smith, forward pass for the Lady Marshals.
Nice
Crass
pass.
out to the right elbow for the Lady Marshals. Nobody in front of her. Gets a touch over.
Maxlow. Zoe Maxlow
off the left foot. Nice assist by Kelsey Crass.
That all the way down that way. Great job.
All righty. Finally got that CFSB scholarship scoreboard $5 into that account there. We've been waiting all half, and we're down into about I'm going to say maybe about a minute. I don't know. They stopped the clock on 2 minutes, but anyway, that's $5 more in the CFSB scholarship scoreboard. Where at the end of the year, CFSB will present 4 scholarships to Marshall County students, 2 athletic, 2 academic, both male and female, for their contributions to Marshall County High School. CFSB, your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. So, Jack, it took a little while, but Lady Marshals, the last few minutes, have done a good job of getting the ball movement going around right there in front of the goal. We've seen some consecutive passes, and finally, this one, Crass with a little touch back over there, and Maxlow drills it in the back of the net for the Lady Marshals to make it a 1-0 with about a minute or so to go here in the first half.
Just a little bit too much. Good job, Abby. Way to play through the ball.
Nice.
The ball was in front of her. She kept on playing through the ball. The girl just touched it a little soft, and, man, it was right there.
Crass that time didn't get the touch that she wants, so she forward up, but nobody there in that position, and this will be a throw-in for the Lady Marshals. Now this time Crass is going to send it back a little bit deeper. Robertson going to try to crash in there and keep it down for the Lady Marshals on the right side. A lot of pressure around. Fuller. Actually, all kinds of pressure by Sophie Henley as well. So Calloway working hard to try to prevent the Lady Marshals from squeaking in another one here before the half ends. Fuller, touch back to Robertson. Robertson, a little touch. Mia Teague's going to drop it back.
There you go.
Over to the left side.
Bevel's playing a big game.
To Crass. Crass, touch back over to Teague. Teague not able to settle it. Out wide, opportunity. I thought she might take a shot. Now Fuller out further wide. Time's surely going to expire any moment there. Robertson with a roller and goes left of goal.
Good ball movement, girls, all the way around. Out, in, getting them all turned around, and wonderful ball movement by the Marshals, Lady Marshals.
So Bailey Provine will set up for a goal kick on the right side here for Callaway County. And, Jack, we just got to be within just seconds, I would think. Maybe off just a little bit. Not sure. Didn't look at to see if they stopped the clock well or not. During the injury timeout. Header down by Teague. Off to the left side. Callaway blast it back. Going to receive it here at the center line. That's McManus. McManus feeds down the right line and it's going to go out of bounds off of Clara Body with the throw-in. Sydney Neighbor. Neighbor gains about 7 yards with the run before the throw-in. There's the throw-in. Settled in by McManus.
Good job, Mia.
And the pressure from the Lady Marshals. Robertson's going to get the pick off that last pass. Sends it over to the right side.
All sorts of room, huh?
Yeah, Fuller's over there. A lot of room to work. Slows things down. Pokes one into the top of the 18. And nice follow by Crass, but Sonny Clark holds on to this one here.
They didn't expect her to do that early. That she could have traveled the ball just a little bit more to get these girls up on that line. But it was a good service. It just
there's a very uncharacteristic punt there by Sonny Clark. It probably only traveled out about 20 yards.
Oh, Kelsey, way to go! Way to run through the ball.
Calloway clears it out. And throw in for the Lady Marshals. Expect that whistle to blow any second, Jack.
Yeah, I don't think he's looked at his watch from a while.
And we'll reset. Another throw in for the Lady Marshals.
I wonder if he's just going to look at that watch and go, "Oops."
Yeah, I don't know.
She's handling Sophie
again
pretty good.
Slows down this time with the left foot, tries to send it in to Crass. Crass with a turner back out the other way. Max Lowe's there, 2 people on her, got a little drop back over to Body.
Nice, Max
Body,
Lowe.
let her go. There she goes. And into the hands of Sonny Clark, but at least she picked up on it and put that shot on goal. And now there's the full time. Halftime. Halftime. I got this one done 40 minutes early, didn't I?
That considered FCS instead of they kind of separated the conferences now, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know how that all works. I'm just a fan by association. 40 minutes up on the board, and the center official checking to make sure everything is ready on both ends, and his officials as well. That Thompson Plumbing game ball is out there in the middle of the field. Again, remember that tonight's game ball is always delivered by Thompson Plumbing, voted as Marshall County and Western Kentucky's favorite plumbing service. They put a licensed plumber on every job. Call them at 270-527-3299 for Thompson Plumbing. Gallimore over to the right side. Goes off of Pagel and right here in front of us.
Quite get to us. I'm not getting up with this headset.
No, we can't get it.
I'll yank the whole table down with me.
Well, not to worry about it because Lucero Santos, she's got the ball here now for Lady Lakers. And, boy, she made a quick change there of mind. And good thing she didn't release that ball. It would have been an illegal throw.
Yeah.
Lady Marshals Robertson, I like having the action right here in front of us. That makes it a whole lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, because, the last half, that ball was on the other side of the field most of the game.
Very
not that
so.
I want it on this side the whole game, I really want them to spread that ball out, move it left to right, and horizontally down the field. But, it would be kind of fun to see all this action on this side.
Of course, as soon as we say that, the ball goes out of bounds on the far side, and that's where Lady Marshals are working the ball. Bevel back over to Hope Howard and touch back over to Hill, and Hill's going to send things over to the right side. Long ball
That's
over.
a good ball.
Pagel who's wide open. And you're right, pretty much they are holding 5 back. There's Robertson.
Good
nice
job,
run
Anna.
by Gallimore on the right side. She's going to go up in the middle. Needs to go back over to the left. Pagel was over there. Ball pops out to her, and it's going to be cleared out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Lady Marshals. Just inside the 18, so we'll call it about 17 yards off the goal line. And Gallimore with the throw in to Pagel. Pagel, the little touch back to Gallimore. Gallimore looking for the cross, and there sends the ball to Peyton Lamb. Lamb and Bevel. There we go. Now back over to Robertson. And trying to see who's got it on the opposite side there. Is that Perry? Perry, she releases one. We know she's got a hammer with that left foot, but that one there's going to go into the side of the goal. So 38-11 to go here. Again, Lady Marshals have that 1-0 lead.
So Coach came out with a different lineup on the front. You got Anna Robertson in the striker position, and Janie Pagel's out here on the right, and Kinsley's over on the left. So a little bit starting. Peyton Lamb started in the middle the second half. With Mia Teague and Abby Bevel. And then
there's a nice floater over to the opposite post. Pagel with a touch goes to the back post. Cleared back out. There's a one touch by Teague into the left side of the net. Yes!
Yeah, Mia Teague gets one.
Lady Marshals now with the 2-0 lead. Good ball moving again there by the Lady Marshals. Teague had one coming right out and sent it over to the left side. I guess you could say the far post to give it a 2-0 lead as the Lady Marshals moving on here. And getting a little momentum early on instead of waiting towards the latter part of the half.
Sure, there was 3 girls sitting up at the top of that box, wasn't there? And nice cross, and Janie handled it, set it down, and then punched it back in. And there was 3 girls sitting right up there waiting for that ball.
So that makes Mia Teague with 9 goals on the season. That's 11 now for Zoe Maxlow. And Jack did want to mention that Addie Schumacher is back in for Lady Lakers. I fully expected that she was going to because she walked off on her own power, so that was a good thing. Ball over to the right side. You got Santos and Pagel. Santos is going to try to get a turn. Pagel's going to try to disrupt it. And the last touch by Pagel, so it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Lakers as the sun has now set down where the entire field, the whole pitch now is covered in shade. So expect to see those lights come on anytime now. Lamb tries to send one in towards the top of the 18. Knocked down. Calloway County going to go back out the other way. Hope Howard with a quick touch back the other way. And it's kind of like a little foosball action. Quick ball left and right. Who's going to settle it down and do anything consecutive with it? And neither team really doing much success. Now Calloway has it into the offensive side of the field, but back the other way by Gallimore.
Yep. Finish up that back line. You got Gallimore, Hill, Walker, and gosh darn it, Hope Howard on the other side there. So finish up the lineup for the start of the second half there. Abby's had a really, really good game, man. She's been that stoic stop there in the midfield, and she's really done her job. Been able to transition the ball out. Her efficiency has been great this game. I don't think I've seen one of her passes not go to feet. So done a great job, Abby has this game.
Lamb fighting hard for the Lady Marshals to keep the possession with us, and finally gets over to Pagel, and Pagel went back over to Gallimore. Now we send it up into the middle. Teague with a couple of touches. Ball rolls loose to Pagel. Pagel drops it back over here to Peyton Lamb. Lamb looks from the right side of the center circle into the middle of it. Bevel goes back towards the right. A little drop back over here to Gallimore. Gallimore working farther to the right to Robertson.
You get the
Robertson's back into the middle to Lamb. Lamb with a little touch over the left side. And Perry's over there, and she's going to keep it inbounds for the Lady Marshals. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, you get that Kinsley's boot on that ball there.
Were you trying to point out something? Say something.
I said, sitting here in the bleachers, we're hearing a lot of armchair coaching, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, here. But it's kind of neat. Gives a little different perspective.
Yeah.
So Kinsley Perry is going to come in here and strike the ball with her left foot. Corner kick from the left side. Boy, what a blast. Unfortunately, it went to the back. Had a great angle.
I mean, just the distance not was on the right area. The trajectory, the height, and everything about that corner kick was right. It was just about 3 yards on the other side of the goal line. So
you can feel the chill in the air at this time is when you're glad you have on jeans and a long sleeve T-shirt or maybe a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And going in to strike the ball that is Bailey Provine. And Teague's going to receive it off that goal kick. He's going to drop it over to Hope Howard. And Hope Howard moves back into the middle for the Lady Marshals. Long ball intended for Pagel. Popped up in the air by Calloway County. And going over, trying to get the win. Gallimore got it. Last touch by Lily Curtis, the sophomore. And Gallimore with the throw into Lamb. Lamb. Gallimore. Now Bevel. Lady Marshall still working the ball here on this right side of the field. And Jackets is kind of what we thought a minute ago.
There you go. Look at that.
You might see that.
Yep.
Bevel. Tries to go back across the middle, taken away by Schumacher. And she's going to try to win it back, and look at there, the lights come on. Calloway in the offensive side of the field, moving forward, Lily Curtis. Touched it up in the air. Peyton Lamb's going to win it back. Gallimore, nice touch up over to Pagel. Pagel with a settle, moves forward about 5-10 yards. Nice pass down the line. Robertson's there. Got to beat one, but doesn't get there in time. Out of bounds by Provine.
Good idea.
Like you said, it's tough when you're trying to park these 5 defenders back there. It's if you go wide right, you got someone there. Wide left or in the middle, you're just it's hard to get up and around a defensive line with that many.
Sure.
And they're not like they're slow; they're fast.
And you've got different players that play differently on the field. Anna Robertson plays differently than Mia Teague and Abby Bevel, right? They're midfielders, but they play differently. And so, with that being said, we've got 2 wings out there right now that. I mean, Kinsley Perry could probably kick a goal from, the 50-yard line.
Well, probably,
but her horizontal movement isn't the same as Zoe's and Casey's, right? So you have to formulate your attack a little bit differently with that type of movement on the wings and shove it up keep on pressing up the middle, press up the middle. And I think as these girls are playing more and more together, they're realizing that, hey, let's get it like that one right there. Abby shows it right in there to Anna Robertson. It was just a touch off of a good pass, but they're seeing that they're trying to push it into the middle straight up instead of pushing it out to the wings. And I think that's the maturity level of a team when they've played together for a long time. They can see that, they can see that this is what we have. This is the personnel that's on the field. This is what we have to manage the ball forward. And I think, for the most part, that ball's been on our offensive end. So we've been able to change a little bit and to continue to press forward. So
Kinsley with the ball on that left side after the throw in. And I believe it's going to go, actually, yeah, it went over the goal line. So it'll be a goal kick for Calloway County. Bailey Provine, as we're down to 31-20 to go here in the second. Lady Marshals with that 2-0 lead. Remind you the boys will be in action after this one here. Aaron Clayton, Kyle Johnson. We'll bring you that action here from Jimmy Nick's Soccer Complex. Goal kick comes out. Hope Howard settles, moves forward, sends the ball down the line. Intended for Perry, and cleared out, though, by number 5, Sophie Henley.
Yeah.
Henley, a junior on the Callaway County Lady Lakers squad.
And to comment on that is, Coach Slav has put, Addie Schumacher and Harley Davis right there in the middle, right? So they've kind of countered that. They've kind of countered that drive through the middle, and which they've done a good job at when we're trying to push it up the middle, right? So coaches, the opposing coach has done a really good job of identifying her personnel and putting them in the right place to stop that down your throat kind of play.
So it looks like the ball must have went out over the goal line. I didn't think it quite did, but it obviously did. They're going to do a short corner back over. Hope Howard, she's going to drill one towards the near post, and coming out there and scooting in to get it is Sonny Clark. No wind tonight, so when we talked about Sonny Clark's punts, doing a good job of clearing the center line, just like that one there did.
Yeah.
There's no wind, no assist there. That's just leg getting it done. So those are, 45-yard punts. Pagel has it over here on the left side, and actually from the right, going back over towards the left. Hill sends one towards the top of the 18. Lady Marshall's trying to crash up and through. Back out the other way by Provine. Again, Lady Marshall's over the right side.
Good
Pagel from the right elbow. Sends it back up into Lamb. Lamb has 2 players close in on her quickly. She's going out over this side.
That youthful aggressiveness that Gallamore's got, it's all right with this type of what we've got here, but you get anything higher of a quality of team, then that's going to be pretty difficult for us to, react if they counter us. So we've got Sammy Presley's way up here. You got, what I mean? So just got to pay attention to that.
Well, she does a fine job, though.
Oh,
as a sophomore, those
giving.
Talking about all of these players.
Yeah.
This is a good team to know that we're going to have most of this team back again next year, -3.
Yeah.
Well, really -2 because one wasn't able to play due to leg injury. So.
Yep. Yeah, they're only going to grow every time they play together. And they've got a whole nother year to play together. So it's just going to become second nature for sometimes. If we can all get into our positions and learn where each other's going to be and play together, I think it's going to be a really, really good team next year too. So.
Looks like Jennifer Santos coming in for Callaway County, Zoe Maxlow in for the Lady Marshals, and Kelsey Crass for the Lady Marshals, as well as Casey Fuller. So that offensive side's going to look a little different here for the Lady Marshals for a few minutes as we get down to 28 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the second. So Robertson, Teague, and who else we have go off?
Janie Pagel came off. Kinsley Perry came off. Teague's still in.
Crass with a little touch. Gallimore. Peyton Lamb's going to get it. And we've had a shift back here on his backside. I think, you said Pete Money. That's Gallimore.
Yeah.
Sorry, threw me off. Those fake names versus the real names. Not that P Money isn't a real name, because it's definitely a solid name. Bevel crosses into the offensive side of the field. Going to pass just behind the backside of Peyton Lamb. 2 passes in a row here for Callaway County. Still working the ball on our defensive side of the field. Teague going in, trying to disrupt it. Gets a foot on it. Ball's loose, 50-50. Calloway still with the possession. Long ball over to the right side, and every time that's happened so far, the Lady Marshals have won it.
Right.
And that's what happened this time here. Now there's an opportunity. You got 4-on-4. Nice ball over to the right side. Might be just a little bit too much heat on it. And over here on this right side was Casey Fuller, who just checked in a moment ago. So here comes Sonny Clark with another punt.
Let's get aggressive.
And this was actually a short one. Kind of lands near Peyton Lamb. Knocked down by Santos. Lamb's going to attack. Lady Lakers still with the possession. Stepping in and getting it. Teague.
There's a
Teague
nice
to Fuller. Fuller to Crass. Crass goes back over to Leighton Lamb on this right side.
She's trying.
Teague tries to go over to the right side again. And receiving and turning on the ball, or trying to get a turn on it, to number 15, Kaylee Morris.
Good defense by Gallimore. So.
And there'll be a throw in here for Calloway, but not until the substitution. And see if I can't pick up a number. Jack, is that number 2? Is that Cabry Gamble, I believe? Get a little closer. Yep, that's who it is. Gamble checking in. And the throw in here by Lucero Santos. Provine, long ball crossed. This time Calloway gets a nice little movement for a second. But that defensive line for the Lady Marshals, Jack, they're not allowing Calloway to get any real looks offensively. So that's been a victory as Fuller works over to the right and fakes and then goes back over to her left. Drops it back over to Bevel. Bevel just short of the center circle. Over to Teague. Going to go back out over to Casey Fuller. Fuller's going to settle. Sends it over. Intended for Lamb, but picked up there by number 15, Morris. Morris trying to go down. That's going to be a foul against P-Money.
P-Money. She let her know she was there.
Just in here in the offensive side of the field. Twisting and going down the ground there was Morris, but she's up and going fine now.
Yep.
So that'll be a direct kick here for Calloway County. About 7 yards into their left offensive side of the field. And Bailey Provine will take this, the senior for the Lady Lakers. Really cool looking uniforms I think Calloway has.
Yeah, they really are. Socks are a little bit different. And some money
ball towards the top of the 18, headed down, still dancing around the top of the 18. Ball comes out to Crass. Oh, she's going to miss it, and Calloway's going to pick it up. But it'd be 4-on-3 if Crass could have won it.
Yeah.
But she's trying, Jack. She's still going.
Fight through it.
Now it's 1-on-3, and Crass is still going. The back post, you got Fuller. Ball pops loose. Can we maintain the possession? Oh, out to the top of the 18. I thought it was like doomsday. There was nothing going to happen there for Crass. But she kept pushing through, and working that ball on that left side. I tell you what, she is a scrappy player.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Gallimore down the line with a touch over to Lamb. Lamb works back over to her left side, then out to Bevel. Bevel's going to carry to her right, and then goes back to her left. Trying to work up around 2 players.
Press that ball. Good job.
Cleared back out by Calloway County. Got to watch this number 10 kind of poaching in there. That's Josie McManus. One get through.
McManus she's got some movement. I mean, she's a quick little soccer player.
Gallimore with another touch to get it back in the Lady Marshals area. Fake over to the right, move to the left. Casey Fuller. She's got some good ball movement, Jack. She's really good on that ball.
Yeah. And her efficiency, I will brag on her. I don't very often, but man, she is a really efficient player. A lot of, when you see that ball leave her foot, most of the time it's on another, it's on her teammate's foot. So, that being said, she's a really efficient player. I'm proud of her for that.
Well, there's a lot of, we talk about these David Taylor Chrysler keys of the game, but there's not just keys to the individual game, but just keys to being a successful soccer player, and that's settling the ball. That's the number one thing, and you see a lot of people just don't get done. I won't say it's number one, but it's one of the key things.
Yep.
Passing 2 feet is another one, and being able to dribble and continue. Maxwell with an opportunity for a shot. Oh, boy, it looked good, but off the hands. Sonny Clark had to really reach up. That'll be another corner kick for the Lady Marshals.
Yeah.
Maxwell released that one from about 22 yards out.
Strong shot. Didn't take a lot of time setting up. She did a really good shot, really strong shot, great height. I mean, it was just center net. So, left, right, she wouldn't have been able to react to that ball. I mean, it's a really good shot.
So Maxwell will take the corner kick for the Lady Marshals, and I don't see anybody coming in for the short corner. So Lady Marshals working the ball on their right offensive side. Yeah, Fuller on the back post. Nobody on the front post. And there's the strike of the ball, and the ball goes just towards the front post. Ball pops loose. Gallimore gets a little touch over. Kratz with a shot. Oh, it's going to get knocked down. We were there. We were there with the follow, but not able to make it happen.
Really good pressure. We're starting to move the ball and wing. Gallimore's doing a really good job of, doing some exchanges with Fuller. So they're moving the ball out here on this side pretty good down the side of the field. And, Maxlow's over there. So, you move the ball down one side, two-shot transition through the middle of the field, and there you are, Zoe Maxlow on the top of the 18, ready to take a heck of a shot, and she powered it out. I mean, that's when you start there around the 30 and you move real good through the middle. Here you go. Peyton transition. Fuller gets the ball, heads to herself. She's getting out in the corner one-on-one here. See what she does with this one. She's going to, left foot cross into the middle, right to Mia Teague's feet. And Mia just mishandled it there, but good job. Nice shot. Oh, Zoe Maxwell, another real good fire over the top of the net.
Down to 21 minutes to go here in the second. Lady Marshals with the 2-0 lead. Again, we're at the Jim Nix Soccer Complex over here at Calloway County High School. And it'll be a goal kick off the left side for Calloway County. And Provine's going to set up and put that one in play. Doesn't come out too well. Knocked down there by Fuller. Calloway's going to try to retreat back and get the turn. And another touch up in the air. 50-50 ball is going to be won by the Lady Marshals. Peyton Lamb. Lamb trying to work up through three defenders over to the right side to Fuller. Fuller wide right. Goes to her right. Back over to her left. Sends it up to Lamb. Going to be deflected back by Calloway County. And Calloway's going to work up and through and around Peyton Lamb. And Calloway's going to try to blast one up and through. But the defensive line for Lady Marshals just holding strong. Just they're doing what the Calloway County Lady Lakers line was trying to do. But they've been able to get up and through that. Parker Perry finally going to get touch the ball here. So the ball's played back to her. And she's going to work it over to the left side, and Hope Howard has it now for the Lady Marshals. So nice movement from the right side to the left side quickly for Lady Marshals. Defense. It got all the way up to Zoe Maxlow, who was close to the center line. So it was almost like a horseshoe movement of the ball, if you could will, there for Lady Marshals. Yeah, we need so when we're that strong, here you go. I'll let you talk about it. Kelsey Kress trying to work up and through. And so Kelsey draws the foul, gets right back up. Real good job there, Kelsey. Way to get back up and get back in the game. And have to see that. And that was an easy foul to call. You know how I know? Because everyone behind us said it was an easy foul. It was a foul. I mean, it was easy, but I don't think you need much assist on that. But so you got Teague back and Hope Howard. We'll see who's going to take it. Yeah. I'm sure. I think it's going to be Teague. I think we get that up high enough and pooch. That's a good one. Teague goes over towards the back post and it lands. Oh, just missed it. Yep. Lands near the back post, but she was there. She just didn't get a foot on it. Bounce out of bounds and to be a goal kick. And Provine will take this one as well. She's taking, I think, every one of the goal kicks left side here. But she's not getting it out too far. I mean, no, the last two or three have been really a little flat. Right about there is where. Yeah, right about where Casey is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there again, there's another one that just out wide farther. I'm not so sure what changed because in the first half, her goal kicks, I thought I remembered them being a little bit better. Yeah. Robertson crashing in. Oh, sure. Here's picking it up for the Lady Marshals. Fuller working the ball on the right side. Summer Flowers. Fuller around, slows things down. Thought she was going to go towards the goal. Slows things down. Still has the possession. Drops it back over to Gallimore. Gallimore works over to her right. She's open to Gallimore to the right, toward the near post. Popped up in the air, comes out loose. Fuller going to go in, work over to the left side. Now Bevel. I'd like to see Bevel just blast one there. She may not have the leg to get that from there, but at least get it towards a running player who's crashing in. Well, Abby had enough field awareness, that everybody was sinking over here toward Gallimore and Fuller, and she just punched it, tried to pooch it up high enough to get Zoe underneath it, and it wasn't a bad service. It just a little too hot for Zoe to handle, but that was a really good heads-up play, mature play by Abby Bevel there. Here comes Maxlow with a corner kick off the Lady Marshals left offensive side as we go under 17-20. Players start scrambling left and right. There's the ball served. Goes towards the near post. Bouncing around the back post. Oh, it looks like Fuller got knocked down to the ground, but don't know if that was on purpose or not. But
I think she tripped herself.
No,
she was pushing through that.
it was an easy call, Jack.
It was an easy call. Everybody oohed it, huh? Yeah.
Shoot. Well,
she wanted that ball bad, and there was a
yeah.
good shield.
Good,
it was a really
was.
good shield. So.
So this time we need to, Robertson needs to really. Okay, well there's Casey. I didn't see her there a minute because I think this is going to come out about the same place the last ones did, right over here where Robertson is, and actually goes right towards Robertson.
Yeah.
Robertson with a great settle, but Lakers are going to come back out the other way, fighting to try to redeem it back the other way as Robertson, but Lady Lakers still with the possession.
Yeah, Harley's a good one, you know. I mean, Anna went up against Harley, and I mean it was a good management by Harley to keep that ball. So.
Provine crossed the ball, went over the opposite side. Lady Marshall had some movement into their offensive end of the field, and then Avery Poston, she had the ball. Lady Marshall's to pick it back up. Now Bevel here in the mid is going to send it across, or try to knock down. Nice knockdown there by Harley Davis. You just talked about her, what a player she is. There again, you know, Calloway, their record is what their record is, but they got a lot of great players. 8 and 9 is not really indicative of the capability of that team.
Well, and their opponent's score, you know, their opponent's record is not. Their opponent's scoring is not. Oh, that's a good ball.
Nice ball over the right side. Fuller there, pressure coming in by Provine, and she's going to clear it out of bounds.
That was a nice ball by Anna Robertson. A really nice ball.
Crass coming in. That's Ringstaff coming in for the Lady Marshalls.
Give me a little break.
And we've got
Macy Scott's coming in for Abby. Great job by the captain, Abby Bevel, this game so far. I mean, she's done a great job of just stopping up that middle and not letting that ball travel through, through the middle. How they've been getting that ball down the field, just kind of pushing it on the wings and pushing it up. But Abby's really, really stopped that up. So
throw in by Fuller, went to Robertson. Robertson sent it back over to Fuller. Fuller with an opportunity for left foot. Takes a nice crossing. Crass was there with a touch. Follow on.
Yeah,
Zoe
Maxlow. Good job, Zoe Maxlow.
And that'll be an assist to Crass. So that'll be 7 assists for Crass. And that's Maxlow's 12th goal now on the season. That's $5 more into the CFSB scholarship scoreboard. Where at the end of the year, CFSB will present 4 scholarships to Marshall County students. 2 athletic, 2 academic, both male and female, for their contribution to Marshall County soccer. Actually, Marshall County High School. And we get the bell ringing. I'm sure you can hear that. My bell's ringing already just listening to it on this headset, so I imagine it might be out there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and usually we've got a horn in here, too, don't we?
Well, there's all kinds. But, it kind of makes it fun. It's a little bit different, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, CFSB, your life, your bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and this ball's going to sail out of bounds on the near touch line. And quick throw in by the Lady Marshalls to Fuller. Fuller working up and around, and actually I thought she was going to be disrupted there by Santos, but Robertson drops it back. Laney Smith, Walker over to the left side. Aaron Clayton and Clan coming in here, ready to bring you boys action here in just a little bit. Lady Marshall's on that left side. Ringstaff, who just checked in, over to Max Lowe. Max Lowe comes in with the left elbow. Going to run down there. It's going to be tough to keep it in bounds. She does. Works back over to her right. A lot of pressure all around her. Still with the possession. Sends it in towards the near post. Ball comes across. There's Casey Fuller. Oh, my gosh. Jack, how did that happen? Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought that was going in.
Darn it. Darn it.
Great ball movement by the Lady Marshalls coming around there. Casey Fuller was in the right place. It just
creativity on the. Did you see that creativity on the wing by Zoe? I mean, move. People pressed out, and Casey was sitting there at the top of the box waiting, and she had her chance. She just didn't get her knee over the ball and just lofted over that. I mean, just right over that post, but
it couldn't have been more than 10 inches over the top of maybe a ball width or something like that. But foul on the Lady Marshalls there. I'm not sure who did the foul, but Poston's going to set up here. Provine going to set up here and put the ball back in play, just short of the center circle. And that's, she needs to do her goal kicks like that. That's the best looking ball so far. And then, ball's loose. Parker. A little dangerous there for a second as Hill was kind of shielding off, and Parker out there to touch the ball. And Jack, with this cool weather coming in after a little bit of heat today, could put a little moisture on that ball, make it a little bit damp.
You're right.
And a little tough to handle. So you got to be careful of those kind of things in these kind of evening games. Ball off to that left side, Macy Scott.
A little slippery, you're right.
To Clara Body. Body forward, move up to Ringstaff. Ringstaff down the line to Max Lowe. Getting a turn on it, coming back out the other way is Lucero Santos. Lady Marshall still, though, fighting for the ball.
Yeah.
Comes loose, and Body's going to pick up the dribble for the Lady Marshalls. Just into the offensive left side of the field, now towards the center. It was intended, I think, for Ringstaff to blast it back out the other way. Callaway County with the possession. They've got one pass and looking for another one over to this left side. They get it over here. Lily Curtis trying to work one around. It does so. Actually, pressure coming back out the other way, but Curtis still with the possession. Callaway County sends it back. Number 18, Harley Davis. Davis drops it back to her defensive line, and Hannah Hosapple moved forward, but the ball was released before she could get there. And Callaway, in about the center third of the field, has had the best ball movement they've had all night long.
Yeah.
But they're about to turn it over, and Lady Marshall's Clara Body gets it up to Maxlow.
I mean,
now
both sides, great ball.
There's the ball loose. Casey Fuller. Oh
goodness. She's
got just behind her. She still has a possession, though, out on the right elbow. Works back over to her left side. A little touch over to Robertson. Robertson gives up, and Ringstaff back the other way. And coming out is Harley Davis. Again, she's fighting. She's tenacious,
Harley's
isn't she?
Yeah. Harley's for real. She's a good soccer player.
Walker to Smith. Smith back to Hill. Hill, long ball off the left side, knocked down by Callaway County.
Settle down.
Just sort of the center circle.
Just settle down, and the ball movement's working great on the wings. We don't need to just, pound it a 20-yard kick out into the midfield. We need to work it on the wings, work it in and out, and create that opening in the middle down here, not stop it up right there. So
the punt came out there by Perry. Lady Marshall's trying to move the ball into the offensive side of the field. There's Max Lowe. Nice cross over to the left side, to the right side. It's going to settle there. Fuller works into near the goal line. Able to cross the ball, or actually just drops it back over to Hosapple.
Nice.
Hosapple gets trapped up. Robertson puts one towards the goal, popped back out the other way. Finally cleared out. There's the shot. There it is.
Macy Scott.
Macy Scott. Good idea. I think I would have taken the first touch instead of she had one down, moved forward about a yard or so, and then took a shot. But
the goal was out of position. She got back in position pretty quick. So, yep.
Ball pinging back and forth. Picked up there. Possession now. Casey Fuller. Fuller drops back to Laney Smith, and Smith goes back to Robertson. Not Robertson. Sorry, Jonna Walker. There's a ball over to the right side. I don't think Fuller will have a chance on this one here. Actually going to get there about the same time, and let's see who the last touch is.
Forced out there.
Last touch by Callaway County's number 22, Bailey Provine. And more substitutions. It looks like Pagel's coming in. Peyton Lamb's coming in. And let me see where else we got here. Perry on the left side.
Yep.
Kinsley Perry, that is.
Yep.
Two Perrys, right?
Yeah. Two Perrys on the field right now.
And here comes a throw in for the Lady Marshalls on the right side. Into Holsapple. Holsapple, one of the seniors for the Lady Marshalls. Pagel trying to get across. Sends it back to Peyton Lamb. Lamb, nice little touch over to Holsapple. Cleared out by Callaway County. Settled by the Lady Marshalls. That's Macy Scott.
Yeah, nice
Lady,
ball.
Lady Smith had it first, and then Scott.
Ball
on the far side.
And Macy's just a good step in for Abby. We don't miss a beat. She's just a wonderful ball handler. She keeps her head up.
There's an opportunity. Peyton Lamb thought she might go through and be able to get a shot, but disrupted by Callaway County. Ball over here on this right offensive side for the Lady Marshalls. Pagel keeps it in bounds. Drops it back to Laney Smith. Smith's going to swing it back around Jonna Walker. Back to Scott and Smith again. A little triangulation here on the defensive end of the field to reset things. Now over to the opposite side. That's Caitlin Tucker, isn't it?
Yep.
Caitlin Tucker checked in a moment ago. I missed that. Now the ball. Oh, you know what else I missed? Is our keeper change out as well.
Phoebe's in there.
Phoebe Ramsey.
All righty.
Pagel to Lamb. Lamb has a couple defenders to split. Actually tried to send it in to Hosapple. Lamb out wider. She's going to get tripped up. Ball cleared up.
Yeah, nice
out
balance.
of bounds. 7 minutes to go in this one here in the second half. Lady Marshals with that 3-0 lead. Pressure again on Hosapple after the throw in. And this time the Lady Lakers will have the throw in, and there is a substitution, if they'll call it. Yep, there it is. And I think that might be, I'm just going to make sure in here, I think that might be Jennifer Santos.
So that's Sophie coming out. Sophie's coming into the game.
Oh, so Santos is going out, and who's that coming in?
Sophie.
Henley, number 5.
Sophie Henley, and then 10 came off, and I guess 15's going up to the top. Kaylee Morris.
The throw in for the Lady Marshals. Going to have the possession here.
There you go, lady.
I mean, she just makes these
Scott, right there.
Dribbles the ball with her head up and is always looking for open space and open lanes, and just
she doesn't do a fine job, doesn't she? And
I mean, watch her.
And she's just a freshman.
Yeah.
So we're going to have her around for a while. Down to 5:51 to go. Throw in here for the Lady Lakers. On that far touchline, right in front of the Lady Lakers bench, Savannah Thielen, the head coach, former assistant coach for Lady Marshals. She had a good formation here tonight, Jack, and really disrupted us a lot, especially in that first half.
She knows soccer, and she understood what we had. She understands what we have, and but you can. What's the alternative? You put, on Zoe, you put, and Casey, you put, you put Addie out there, on a defensive wing. Well, then you're Addie or, Harley out there. Then you've pretty much eliminated your offensive attack.
Calloway trying to make a sorry attack here happened on that right side. That was Kaylee Morris, but the Lady Marshall defensive line stopped that up.
Yeah, and Cabry Gamble now that, I've noticed her a lot more this game and her ball movement, and she's dicey and shifting, so she's one to watch here moving forward, in the upcoming year or two.
Addison Lyles coming in for the Lady Marshals. Into closing 4.5 minutes. Ball on that left side, Lady Marshall's left side, defensive side of the field. I think last touch by Clara Bodies. No, that's not going to be the call. It's going to be throw-in for the Lady Marshals. So
yeah,
Clara's going to go back.
Kaylee Gamble's only a sophomore. So
okay,
kind of be interesting to watch that.
And Body looks for someone to throw it in and gets it into Perry and then popped up in the air. It'll be won by Calloway. If they maintain the possession, they do. Moving forward, I can't tell who that is on that side.
It's Addie's over there right now. She's got the ball.
Yeah, Schumacher with the ball now. Ball through the 18. Cleared out by the Lady Marshals.
She kind of tripped on her shoelaces there, didn't she?
Well, it could have been, like I said, you never know. You might hit a little slippery spot out there right now. This dew accumulating. Ringstaff fighting with the ball on that left side of the field past Harley Davis, and that's a hard fight to do. Lady Marshals moving forward down on that left side. Perry now cleared out of bounds by Callaway County. 3:18 to go here in the second. The Lady Marshals will do a throw-in. Clara Body will have this thrown in here for the Lady Marshals. About 10 yards into the left offensive side of the field. Goes to Holsapple. Holsapple back to Body. Body settles it down, trying to get some forward movement up. And Callaway's going to pick it off, come back out the other way. Traveling over, send it over to the left side. There's going to be no way of getting there in time for that one there. Hustling to try to make it happen, though, is Lily Curtis, but just too much heat.
Didn't see Lyles come in.
I didn't either. Who, Addison Lyles? Yeah, you did. I said that a minute ago.
Did you?
Yeah. Remember, I said, "Oh, look, Addison Lyles came in." I said it.
I must have been proactively working on my stats for the
you were getting ready for your making your closing comments.
Over us to take our headsets away.
Yeah. Makes you nervous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ball off the left side. Let's see if we can get there in time. Working hard. There's a left-footed shot if she can get it. All kinds of pressure on by Lucero Santos on to Perry.
There's go.
Released one, but into the hands of Sonny Clark. Down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Ball punted out. Big bounce. John Walker settles for the Lady Marshals towards the left side. Calloway's McManus fighting to try to make something happen. This ball's going to go all the way back. Phoebe Ramsey's going to work it over. Now comes over to the left side to Lyles. Lyles not going to get there in time. Be a throw in about halfway through the left offensive side